Hi guys, welcome to another video vlog by Diminias. And today we got a whole bunch of new stuff to show you. You might be wondering, where the heck are we? What are these materials? Well, we retired the old map finally. We're on Feed the Beast, boys and girls. I think so far the reaction's been pretty positive about Feed the Beast. Of course, there's been a lot of deaths, uh, particularly in the Twilight Forest, which I don't know why, but Karamar just had to make that portal as soon as he could and jump in there. I'll admit though, the Twilight Forest is interesting simply because of how much resources there are there. So we've been kind of starting off and building some infrastructure. We got a nice farm back here. Everything's already set up and rolling in that regard, so we're not starving to death. Let's jump down a little bit here. And over here, this is Sanchi's hole, as I'm calling it. He came over here and just started digging. So let's take a look around real quick. But I tell you what, like I say, so far the reaction's been extremely positive. I think everyone's been excited to see some new stuff. Excited to have a chance at playing something different. So, not to say that it was getting boring, but it was a little bit. As soon as I announced that we would be swapping servers, no one really wanted to build anything anymore. And I said actually that on Saturday, which is today, I'd somebody's got a spawner back there. Why didn't he light this up? Dirty rotten. I really don't know why he didn't light this up at all. A beehive down here? Nice. More tunnels down here. And I don't have the torches for it. I'm gonna keep this one around because skellies are nice and easy to work with. Ooh, why didn't he loot this stuff? Well, if he's not gonna loot it, then I will. We'll keep that lid up so that we can keep that spawner around. Maybe do something in the future there. So Sanchi's big goal is diamonds. So the first thing he's going to do is go to the center of the earth about wrong button. If you notice, he's on what, I think 13 for Y, 12. He likes to be around 12 when he diamond mines and stuff. So, and then he starts kind of doing one of these. Just kind of, he's kind of doing this out of character, but that's all right. Yeah. he'll eventually make all of these into hallways or something along that line. So that's really Sanchi's goal, it looks like, is to find diamonds, start working on resources and whatnot. So let's get the heck out of here. There ain't much going on down in this hole. But yeah, I was a little concerned about some of the things with going to a modded server like this, but so far it's turned out to be alright. There have been some headaches, but I think most of those are resolved now. So if you guys didn't see my Let's Build, that's my dirt house up there. Like I say, it's got a nice view overlooking the farm and down the lake and down to the ocean, I should say. To be honest, there's not a whole lot of construction. Random place to mine. It's down here. There's not a whole lot going on in this server yet. Because it is an experimental server, people are kind of holding back their big projects that they've got planned, which I'm fine with. It seems people are logging on just to see what Feed the Beast is all about, which is really what I wanted. I didn't want anyone to walk into Feed the Beast and have the wrong impression. But we have done some changes with the server as far as administration wise. Prior to this, we were never whitelisted or anything. Anyone who had the address could just log on at any time. Of course, that never really happened. We've kept it between a close-knit group of people that I trust, and so we didn't really have a problem with that. But I wanted to go whitelisted, and the reason I wanted to go whitelisted is because I didn't want some random person finding out that, hey, check out this server and it's free and I can log on anytime I want. And okay, you get the idea. I didn't want people coming on destroying stuff and really causing us problems where, you know, things are destroyed, things are beat up. So the server is now whitelisted, which took a little bit of experimentation because I've never done a whitelisted server before, but it worked out. Everything's fine. We are running. Carol helped me with the experimentation, which saved me a lot of time and a lot of headaches. So it's been, like I say, there have been some headaches, but not nearly the amount of headaches that I expected. I was really worried about people understanding how to update the mod pack. Yeah. Here. And lag. So I was really concerned with rain. Good Lord, where are we? I was really concerned with, you know, the level of experience with mod packs, which Carol and I are the only ones with any sort of experience in that regard. So it was kind of all on us to take care of this. But I think we did a good job. I'm going to clear this weather up because I don't want to listen to it for the rest of the time I'm talking to you guys. And if you haven't checked out my Let's Build, this is the product of my Let's Build, which is my dirt house. And I'm fucking proud of this thing. I think it turned out great. Got a nice kitchen there. So overall, I think this went as well as it could have gone. There were some problems downloading the mod packs, but once we resolved that, it looks like everything's working fine. The other things I was worried about is server performance. Our host, I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to handle, everything that because we got 60 add-ons going right now. And anyone who knows mod packs knows that 60 is quite a bit. And let me put it this way. It takes a long, long time for our server to boot up. And the fortunate part is once it does boot up, it seems to handle it quite well. I am going to say that we've been seeing more lag lately, but I think part of that has to do with the Twilight Forest. Chrysella has really been hanging out in there, and I'm not sure if this is entirely true or not, but I'm not sure if it is the actual problem that's causing issues with lag and whatnot, but all I can say is that when I'm by myself on the server, I don't have any problems. And I know that's kind of not a fair assessment, but the point is, we've just started on this server, and it's very possible that the lag can only get worse with the more we use the mod pack. So I'm hoping that it stays the same, because right now it's still playable. We have some times where yes, it's tough, but it's not impossible. Liquid transposer, uncrafting table. But just taking a look at Cree's house. I wasn't in here before, so I kind of wanted to poke around to see what she's got in here. And overall, it looks pretty simple. So, I guess, in the grand scheme of things, I'm still a little bit worried about what's going to happen with the mod pack. I guess the worst case scenario is we talk to our host and have them upgrade us. See if we can't get a little more memory. Of course, we're not really having memory problems right now. It seems that we're more having just connection issues where we've got people who are lagging and, they can't do anything about it. It's just lag. So I don't know. Kind of looking to see if this is one of those domes underneath here or not. Oh yeah. Looks like somebody's been exploring this one. Probably Chrysella, no doubt. Just gotta break that shit. Don't worry about saving it here. Definitely Chrysella. This one's not nearly as good as the last one I was in, though. These little gremlins are annoying. Should put a crafting table in here. But, I've still got a lot of concerns. I'm hoping that those concerns are alleviated over the next little while, but there's no guarantee of that. So I just gotta roll with the punches and make it as good for everyone as I can. I'm trying to provide a fun place for everyone where we can all. You damn. Stop it! Trying to provide a fun place for everyone to just kind of, enjoy themselves. And sometimes it's tough to do that, but I I'm trying to do a good job. I hope you know, everyone appreciates the work I'm putting in and the effort I'm putting in. But you know, I think my effort is comes from the fact that I enjoy their company. That's why I want to have a fun place for everyone to hang out and to enjoy themselves. Otherwise, I don't think I'd put in so much effort. The only other thing, you know, I'm really worried about is updates in the future. And what I mean by that is, okay, everybody's got Feed the Beast now, and it's running. But the next time Minecraft updates, which will actually be sooner than later, we'll need to, you know, start looking at updating the mod pack and whatnot. And there's no guarantee that there's going to be an update as soon as we'd like, but Nikolite, you. Shit's everywhere. But, you know, I think we are sitting pretty good with the server. God, this thing is loud. Where is he? I want to find this guy and kill him. There he is. But overall, you know, you damn fluffy piece of crap. But overall, I feel good right now about where we're at. I feel better than I did when I first was starting to get this server underway. And most of that's because just the fact that, you know, everyone managed to get the mod pack working. Everyone is enjoying it. So I don't have too many torches left here, so I can't. And I don't have any room left either. So I'm feeling a lot better about things. I'm just going to put it that way. So I did want to talk about some other stuff like WoW. I also wanted to talk about an anime I just finished up this week, which was Blood Sea. Most of you guys might know Blood Sea from, you know, later renditions or the movies that aired back in the early 2000s, or the movie, I should say. Hi, bye. And Blood Sea, I really enjoyed the first part of Blood Sea. I thought it was excellent. They kind of kept you in the dark, but you felt you knew what was going on. And in the end, you find out that you really had no idea what was going on. And it was just excellent the way they presented it. And I really enjoyed that part of it. The one part I didn't enjoy, which I might take some flack over, but I gotta say it, is at some points the gore got a little ridiculous. And I'm usually not one to shy away from gore, but the reason I felt it got ridiculous is the premise behind it is plain and simple. You have these monsters who are living amongst us normally, but they eat humans. That's what they do. And the reason I say the gore was a little much is because if, you know, when you eat, I guess you shred, you know, just tear your enemies to pieces. And I guess what I mean by that is, I don't mean that, you know, yes, in some cases we do. There's got to be a spawner. In some cases we do, but that's only for the purposes of eating, I guess. And the reason I say that is, well, we have to chew our food. These huge monsters could easily swallow a human whole and do it at some points. So it's kind of like, is there really a point to you, you know, just eviscerating your opponent or your enemy? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But it really got bad at the end where I felt it was just taken a little too far. But again, you know, I look at it this way. These things at one point in the series just practically ate things whole, and now all of a sudden they can't do that. They have to literally, you know, eviscerate their opponents. You gotta be kidding me. That's my main problem, is the fact that, you know, at one point they didn't do this, and now all of a sudden they do this. They just completely destroy their food before they eat it. So, I don't know. I like the premise. I thought it was done very well until that point. And it's pretty obvious that they're going for a season 2. And if there is a season 2, I'll check it out. I'll see how it is. And I hope it's as good as this one, maybe just slightly less gory, because really the gore didn't add anything to the entire thing. It didn't add anything to the main character's plight. It didn't do anything really for me to say that, well, you know, we're all struggling together, people are dying around me, and they're my friends. Well, we already know that. That's established. If you die, whether it's gruesome or not, doesn't really change the fact that your friends are dying. So I guess that's kind of my point with that. And that's not to say that, you know, they should change what they're doing with it. In fact, I thought they did a good job up until that point where they got a little excessive. But enough of that. Let's talk about WoW. 5.2 has hit. And with that, we have some more dailies to do. Which, you know, I thought the dailies so far are pretty good. We haven't done a lot of them, but we have done some. I'm sorry, guys. This is ridiculous. It rains here all the fucking time. I wish somebody would, I wish either the Minecraft development team or or a modder would come up with a way to, you know, basically say, okay, rain every 3 hours real time. Because I wouldn't mind that, and that to me would be effective. Let's get this iron under here. You know, but this every 10 minutes stuff is just ridiculous. I'm trying to talk to you guys, and it's just, my ears are being blown out because the rain is coming down. And it wouldn't be so bad if it was just the effect. It's bad because of the sound. And I don't think anyone will argue with me. If they made it a quieter sound, no one would have a problem with rain. The sound is what kills it. It really is. So I guess what I'm saying is, please change the sound. Please. Or turn it down. Something. So, like I say, 5.2 is hit. Some of the changes for rogues I actually appreciate. Cloak and Dagger, really, really, I I feel strongly that it's a good thing for rogues. Why can't I get this to work? You're a mossy. I'm not finding the right flowers. But that's the problem. You're marshy. I'm trying to get this bee shit to work. I got this apiary. I bought it off of a... I bought this apiary off of a villager for, I think it was 25 oak wood. And I read up on how to get bees. I even read up on what bees are best suited for what. And this one is suited for this area. I went out, I got some vines. I put them all around the apiary. And this is the message I get. Well, that's different. Let me set the time. Time set 0. Time set 0. Yep. Okay. So it's daytime. There are vines all over for the mossy queen. And everything's looking good. Let's see what happens. Here's what I get. No flowers. Hive members are not finding the right flowers. But yet when I go out there and I look, it says marshy bees like vines. Well, here are your fucking vines. They're all around. Am I doing something wrong? Do I not have them close enough? What's the matter here? Fact, I am going to build a little something something. Okay. I'm going to build it like this. This is just frustrating to me because I go out, I read up on this, and maybe I didn't read enough, but this is the problem I have with mods, is they're just always a little too convoluted for my liking. People get too carried away with this shit, and it really bugs me sometimes. Let me go get a shears. And I was kind of hoping that they aren't finding enough flowers, but I don't think that's the case. We're going to store some of this stuff away for now. Like this book. The book. Big time. So I'm really just frustrated with these bees because I went out and I read up a little bit. I thought I was prepared, and turns out I'm just like an idiot, or I'm not doing something right here. I'm still not sure which one it is. So let's get rid of all this grass. Have our floating ring of rock. And vines. So, I'm hoping that with the dirt... Come on. Seriously. This is what I'm talking about with the rain. It's just like every fucking 5 minutes it wants to rain. Why every 5 fucking minutes? God damn it. Somebody really needs to find a mod and take care of that, because that is just dumb. Make a mod and adjust the time it's going to rain. So I'm going to let these grow a little bit. I'm going to come back and see how they are in about an hour. They should be fully grown if I go AFK. And hopefully this fucking marshy queen gets her act together and figures out that there are vines growing around her goddamn hive. A little frustrated here, by the way. So, anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Hope you guys liked it. I know there's not much to show off yet. In fact, this is just a temporary map, just to let you guys know. We'll be switching to a permanent map when the patch hits and once everything gets up to date and ready to go. So, I hope you guys like, subscribe, and comment, and I apologize for sounding tired. It's been a long day. But anyways, I hope you guys like, subscribe, and comment, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good one, guys. See ya.